Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. And I've been having a little play with a kite fold card. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And just pull on the little kite tail and it unflicks and you can write your message inside there. It's just so adorable and so easy to make. And what I do, just lift that back up, tie on that little bow. Look, it's even got its own little tail, and I just put that under there to keep that flat down. Isn't that cute? Got these lovely love hearts. I used an embossing folder that somebody gifted to me, but I'm going to switch it over to another one that has been gifted to me for this one. And the embossing folder is more love hearts, but this one's off the gorgeous Gloria Jordan. Thank you for this, Gloria. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that in there. And I'm just going to run it quickly through my Gemini, and I will be back in a tick. Reverse, I've done something wrong. I've left one of the shims on and I wasn't supposed to. Silly sausage. Right, try again. No, it does not want to go through. This must be a thicker one this time. Oops, I'm going to get it right this time, I think. No, it doesn't like that combo either. Oh, I'll get it right now. You watch. That's better. Oh, silly mare. I was doing it the wrong way round. I've done it. I'm sorry about that. Oh, there we go. There's those beautiful, beautiful love hearts impressed on my card now. For some reason, the sun is so bright outside. It really is. And you can have it either way around. You can have the raised area, or you can have the imprinted area. I like the raised area. I think that's really cute. Isn't that beautiful? You can have it either way. It's entirely up to you. But thank you for that, Gloria. It's absolutely stunning. I do love what I'm using all the stuff people send. So, what you're going to need are, oops, I've just dropped something. My little circle. I had a pink one on the other one, but I don't think I've got any pink ones left. I'm just popping that on there. So, your card base is this beautiful Poppy Parade, or Lovely Lipstick's one of them, and it's 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, and the Whisper White is just cut a fraction smaller. That is cut at 3 7/8, 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. No. Again, it just met me head. My brain's gone into meltdown. 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. There we go. And this is 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. So that I'm going to stick down on there. We're going to make the fold in a moment. So simple. Oh, and I'm going to have the raised area on mine. Just have to get more texture. Just a little bit of fun, isn't it? Core blimey kite folds I've been making since I was a wee nipper in school. I loved my after school clubs. Didn't have to go home. So we've layered those two together. You're going to need some designer service paper. You're going to need 2 pieces of this, and these both measure 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, and one piece at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. I had my little circles from my box, and I didn't have any more pink, so these are some of the circles you could add. Oops, let me just get that. There it is. These come from, oh, what's it called? The Stitched all round stamp set and dies. That's where they come from. And the Love You is from Forever Lovely. So your cardstock you need to be at 4 inches by 11. That's your base, and this is going to get attached onto there. These pieces you're going to cut from corner to corner to get the shape, but I think you only need one if it's non-directional. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer. Oh, look at my glue. Look at it. Oh, it's like Mount Vesuvius there going off. Let me just put the pin back in the hole. I think I'm going to have to release the lid on that. It's because it's getting low, so just make sure my fingers are clean. We're just going to pop this in, and we're going to cut this from edge to edge, keeping them ends in the track. Perfect. What I like to do is have my blade halfway, that way it doesn't scuff up the corners. I'll do the 2 just in case, but I think because it's non-directional, I don't think it matters. Oh, that one went right off the corner. So, but then we got the 2 pieces. That one, and the same with this one. This one is going to go edge to edge as well. You could do this with scissors. So we've got our pieces now. Right, let's get going. What you need to do is fold your cardstock in half. I'm using Flirty Flamingo. Love this. So we've got the centre of our card now. What you need to do then is open this out, keeping your centre line. And I'm just going to get a pencil, and I'm putting it on the 8 because just because it's a thicker line. And I'm going to mark 1 7/8. Is it 1 7/8? Let me go back to my book, otherwise I might mess it up. Uh, 2 inches. Oh, 2 inches either side. So you want to make a little mark 2 inches either side, and then flip it round and do exactly the same. 2 inches either side. And then what we're going to do, we're going to score between those the dots. So I'm going to grab my stylus. In fact, I'm going to do mine on here because I've got a red line going through. I'm going to make sure that is, and you could do this on your trimmer as well. So you're going to score in between that mark and that one, and then you're going to switch it round and do it from that one to that one. Oh, look at that, perfect. So just go, oops, make sure you've got the nice. You can do it with a ruler as well if you want to. I just did it on there. Perfect. Get my rubber now. I'm just going to erase those pencil marks. There we go. I didn't want, right in the groove, that one, didn't want to come out. And then what you're going to do, you're going to fold each way, that way and that way. It's such a simple card to make. And then what we're going to do, we're going to automatically push these sides in. And then we're going to make our points, making sure the paper all goes together. Perfect. And then you can burnish. Never get the perfect point, I don't, for some reason. But that's the shape. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get our little pencil mark again. And because it's 4 inches wide, we're just going to have a tiny little tick both sides, because we're going to be cutting these into the shape of our kite. You could do it using long scissors if you want. I don't feel confident enough. So I'm going to, you can open this out and do it one side at a time, but I'm going to put my line, my score line there, right on the edge. And my 2-inch mark right there, and I'm going to trim that off. And I'm going to do the same on this side. I know I can't see the mark, but I can see the point. So again, I'm going to make sure that is, and trim that off. Perfect. Now at this stage, if you wanted, you could close and then just cut up those sides. Just making sure. There we go. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, open it up. And make sure that it's right on that line. And that mark is right on that line. And I'm going to trim, spin it over. I'm going to do exactly the same. Making sure my crease line is right on the edge. And that my point is right on the edge. Trim. And there's your kite fold, yay! Isn't that cool? Gets a little bit bitty, I find. Perfect. Isn't that cute? I don't know what that mark is there. Or pencil. If you go around, if you see any pencil marks, just rub them out. And make sure they come together. That is absolutely fabulous. And that is going to get adhered onto your card. After, we're going to decorate these up now. So you need one piece for that side. That one looks a bit off, so I'm going to use that one. And then the gap then is going to represent the bars on your kite. So it seems. There we go. Beautiful. So again, I'm going to use the other glue because this one for some reason. I'm going to open that out actually. And then the little squares are for the top of our kite. So you're going to glue the top bits on. Making sure you've got a little border, and then this one can go either side. And then these pieces will adhere as well. That one seems a little bit big for some reason. So start gluing. Oh, you could have the pattern either way, it's entirely up to you which way round. So I'm going to pop one on first. I'm going to go from this corner and I'm going to butt that up with the score line without going over. Oops. And then the same on this one. Isn't it cute? Making sure I've got glue. And again, I'm going to butt it up right up close to the score line. Just what that doesn't seem right at all. This one is half of that, but it doesn't seem to want to. Seems a little bit longer, doesn't it? So let me just take a little slither off that. I must have not cut it perfectly straight in the centre. There we go, let's check that now. Whoops, and my glue has all dried. And that, it does not seem right at all. I'm not happy with that at all. Why does that seem longer? That is definitely longer, so I don't know why. I'm just going to trim that off. Definitely something wrong with that piece. Oh my gosh, I am having a nightmare here. Just with this one piece, and yet it's half of the square. But it wants to overlap for some reason. So I haven't cut this straight. Sooner to get it right than get it wrong, if you know what I mean. That seems a lot better. Now I'm going to get some glue on it. Whoa! Right, 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 cut right the way. I shouldn't have done it on the trim. I should have done it with my scissors, so I can get it level at the bottom there. You've got to leave a little gap. So this is why I want to test these again now. That's way too far over. That's probably why you need to cut it twice. Now that seems perfect there. Ha! There we go. There was, they were, oh I've got, the page is closed again. I will tell you the measurements again in a minute. Oh, it'll be a second. Let's just glue these on before they go on the wonk again. Perfect. What it is, the gap is supposed to represent the bars on the kite. We get there in the end, girls, we get there. A little bit of practice. So I'm going to level that up. I've got a bit more of a gap on that side, but it's on. Let's get rid of these pieces. Whoops, I can't pick things up today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And that represents our kite. I'm going to put those over there because I can use them on a different card. I recommend, I'm going to keep my scissors actually, I recommend using your scissors. Don't use the trimmer like I just did. But now we need a piece of Whisper White. I've got to turn this over. I'm writing stuff down all the time. There we go. And the Whisper White needs to be 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. So let's pop this in at 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Get rid of those. And what we're going to do on the Whisper White, we're going to mark down 1 7/8 on either side. So I'm going to come on this side and do 1 7/8. And in the centre, we're going to mark this at 1 7/8. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to use my scissors this time. And we're just going to cut. Oh, lovely. And then I'm going to turn it this way. Cut, and then the same on this way. Oh, I need to do 1 7/8 at the top as well. And we're going to cut to that corner. And then from there to that way. And that should fit in there perfectly. Why is it always a little bit off with me? I didn't think I took it down that way a little bit too far. Do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to line it at the top instead of trying to line it at the bottom. There we go, there we go, there we go, yay! Whew. Now I'm going to glue this piece in. You could stamp on this if you wanted to. I don't think I'm the best person to cut straight lines. Oh, I'm terrible actually. So, I'm going to open this right out. And I'm going to line this up. Get it as far in the centre as I can. When I close that, yay, that doesn't look too bad. Now we're going to stick this onto the card itself. No, you're not Gaynor, stop it. Oh, I am going to get, where's my white thread gone? I fetched enough for one card, but not the other. I have got my pink. Using the 1/8 of an inch satin ribbon that came in with it comes in Whisper White, Old Olive, and I think it comes in a few other colours, and I'm going to glue that onto the back, and this is going to be our tail for the card, so I'm going to make sure them ends are closed. That will dry, don't worry, and then we're going to stick it down later. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape. And we're going to keep that ribbon in place. Poppy tool. And I'm just going to attach my ribbon just down there. Now that's attached, we can glue it into our card. One more. So getting your glue, you can use double-sided tape here if you wanted to. I Just make sure there's plenty of glue on. Just a sweet card. And then get our, and place this. You want it relatively in the centre and at the top, and you can just go in then with your bone folder and give that a good adhering down. And that's so sweet. Right, I'm going to pop the lid on this for a moment. And then I'm going to take, this is that gorgeous, it came in a ribbon combo pack in the Occasions catalogue. And I'm just going to cut small pieces. Probably about 3 or 4 inches. And I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, I had 4 on the other, I'm going to put 4 on this one as well. We can trim that at an angle in a bit. And we can trim them down to the side, and we're just going to tie them on like as if they were the little bows. So there's that gorgeous ribbon. The first one I hooked right under there and got it as close as this as possible. So when I tie, it'll keep it shut as well. Just tie them in knots, keeping that right up close. Perfect, and then cut it in another knot, tie it in another knot. Tiny fingers here. And oops, that didn't catch round. Whoops. You can just slide this up with your finger. So there's the first one, and then I'm just going to trim them so they look equal. Doesn't look too bad. And then I'm going to set something heavy, only because I don't want it to pull with me when I'm tying the others. So just tie your little tails round again. Cute. And then tie one more time, because it will come undone if you don't do it in a double knot. Just have to be really careful and cute. And you can twist these in once they're in place, because that's gone behind now. So I'm going to twist that back round to the front. And then just trim them down so they're all roughly matching. Perfect. I'm going to add something a little bit heavier on there. I'm going to add a couple of blocks as well, because it keeps pulling. Just have a play around till you get all your ties nice and straight. I'm going to have another one here. You can have a fiddle with these until you get it perfect. Give that a little tug. Perfect. And then trim the ends just to make them relatively equal. So cute. And then I'm going to have the last one just down here. OMG. just pull it. I mean, you could attach little, you could turn it, you could have just made little bows, I suppose, and glued them into place. We just want some little knots on there, just to give it the representation of bows in it. Just like the weight on a kite. Oh, that one's a little bit short, but it's at the bottom now. Oh, Gaynor. There we go. Pop them up there. So there's your little tails on your little kite card. Isn't it cute? You don't have to have it that long. You don't have to have it, you know, you could do it a completely other different way. I've got this beautiful circle that's from that, and I'm going to just stamp this in Memento ink. And it just says, love you. Perfect, in the centre. Bashing things around all over the place. I have got the dropsies severely, just, I don't know what's the matter with me just lately. I keep dropping everything. I get the shakies. Put my pencil and rubber back. I'm gonna grab a dimensional for this. Just pop in one in the centre, and then I can line up that love you once it's in. Absolutely gorgeous. And what I used was, where have they gone? There we go. They've got these beautiful epoxy love hearts. And I took my dark pink flamingo and I do a small one. I did have some medium ones left, but they've all gone by the looks of it. Oh no, yeah, there's a large one at the top, medium and small. Just allow them to dry for a moment. And then we can randomly add those. I'm going to put one there. One here. And the little one is going to go down here. Absolutely adorable. And I've also got some of these gorgeous gems somebody sent me. Oh, what do you reckon to them? Really pretty. I'm going to perhaps have one right at the top of that card there to represent the point. And maybe on the sides as well. Just for the weights that normally you get on a kite. Isn't that adorable? Oh my lord, I love it, love it, love it. So, you write on the inside then, or you can add a piece on the back. It's entirely up to you. There's my little kite fold card with ribbons and gems and jewellery and all sorts added on there. That is just so sweet. You could even pick up your Wink of Stella and you could add, oh no, that's going to take that off by the looks of it. So I'm just going to go over some of these beautiful flowers. Just so sweet. Add a bit of sparkle. I mean, you could go around the outside of your ring. You could add a square then, put it on a diamond shape for your sentiment. You don't have to have a circle. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And love that little bit of sparkle going on there. Love it. Love it. Add a bit of wing, just the flowers. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Can you see that? Oh, the light in here today is awful. Mr. Boy's going to have to sort me out. So there's the one we just made together. There's the one I made earlier. And I'm just hooking that little ribbon up. Just there to keep it closed. But there you go. Look at, I love the one with the gems. Oh, there you go. There the lights back. Absolutely perfect. I love my little kite fold cards. Absolutely gorgeous. Made a bit of a boo-boo on that one as well. We'll just have a play. Have fun. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I try my best every single day to post a video. Whether it be a good one or not, I don't know. I'm only joking. But yeah, just have some fun. Loving both backgrounds. Just have a play with your embossing folders. And that kite fold is so easy. So you mark 2 inches down. Let me show you my measurements here. So the card base is 8 1/4. No, it's not. It's actually 5 7/8 by 4 1/8. I don't know why I've got that there. I was going to make a closed card. And then I realised you're right inside there. The kite bit is 10 by 4. You mark 2 inches down for all the 4 sides. Once you've folded it in half, you need ribbon, and then your DSP is 1 7/8 by 3 1/4, 2, and then slice from corner to corner, and then the other piece corner to corner. Very crude drawings, Gaynor. And then 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and then cut that from corner to corner. But I'd suggest you use scissors. For the whisper white inside is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, and you mark down 1 7/8, and then 1 7/8 in the bottom as well, and then you slice like that to give you your kite fold shape. So there we go. Have fun. If you do make them, I want to see pictures in group. So there you go. There's those 2 beautiful kite fold cards. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. Like I say, I've already said that once, I think. Going senile in my old age. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.